Well, travelers across the country are dealing with thousands of delayed flights today, and some of these numbers have tripled over the past 6 hours. So far, there are nearly 2,000 delays and dozens of cancellations across the country. CBS News national correspondent Meg Oliver is at Newark Airport, a very familiar sight for her, covering the rush for us. So, Meg, how are things going?
Well, let me add to those numbers that you just mentioned there, Lindsay. Since Friday, there have been more than 900 delays here at Newark. But that's the bad news. The good news is we have seen a dramatic improvement today. I just looked at the big board, and practically every flight is on time. We haven't seen a lot of long lines. People are moving through security just fine. It seems rather mellow for Memorial Day, but again, the day is still early, so we will wait and see if traffic starts to pick up and the airlines start to see some more delays and cancellations here.
So we talked about the national look as well. What are travelers up against?
Yeah, so across the country, we know there are more than 13,000 delays across the country. Let's look out west in Denver, for instance. Yesterday, they had some severe storms that just kind of kicked things off with delays and cancellations. Today, they're experiencing fog, which is they have called a ground stop there. We know in Dallas, they're also experiencing some severe weather, and so they're seeing hundreds of delays flying in and out of Dallas. So across the country, there are hiccups from coast to coast. It just depends where you're looking.
And back to where you are, the FAA recently ordered a reduction in flights following several air traffic control outages, equipment outages, staffing shortages. This is at least during the period of runway construction there. Are you hearing travelers talk about that, and are you expecting to see more ripple effects in terms of travel headaches aligned with that?
Yeah, so Lindsay, you know, when they cut those flights per hour down, usually there's about 80 coming in and out here at Newark. Last week, they decided to cut that number down to about 56. So I think that is one of the reasons why things seem rather manageable here. However, if you're one of those travelers whose flight got cut, I'm sure you feel very differently. Everybody has been in pretty good spirits here because they're coming in with no traffic and no delays, and everyone seems to be just going about their day. So it's been a relatively happy day at Newark, which is nice to see for a change.
Okay, glad to hear it. Meg Oliver, thanks so much.